All right, guys, we've got a little bit of Q&A mixed in with some mailbag here. Fritz, what war games are you currently focusing on? What's on the workbench? What are we playing? So right now, of course, tracking multiple war games, involved in multiple war games. But the cycle is a little bit mixed up based on availability and based on two games that have really recently captured my imagination. So I want to definitely go with that hobby. Now, of course, the two cornerstones, BattleTech and Warhammer 40,000. BattleTech, we've got the Catalyst incoming. We've got the 3D printers just printing away, working on some new miniatures, working on some new lances, getting that BattleTech on, getting that BattleTech going. Focusing on combined arms, of course, infantry, vehicles, and mechs. On the 40K side, for a while, I've been playing big games, really trying to capitalize on the enthusiasm of Games Workshop and explore it from the perspective of, can we relive that narrative? Can we create that narrative? Can we do something Black Library? So let's put together a couple of Space Marine chapters. Let's do a giant Tyranid battle. Let's have some Chaos Warbands launch that uprising on that Mechanicus world. Really trying to take advantage of the fact that we have some awesome terrain and we have some really, really amazingly painted armies. Why do I want to play one army against one army? I want to play one army against multiple armies. So back in the day, we would call that Apocalypse, but really focusing on mega games. So we have that kind of bookending both aspects of the hobby right now. Now, the two games that I am very passionate about in this moment, I'm really enjoying, God Tier. Fantastic skirmish game, fantastic miniatures and models, amazing tactics. Love the scalability. You can play one warband, two warbands, three warbands, and pushing that tactic, pushing that experience up to my channel here under the God Tier playlist, essentially seeking tabletop immortality. And the question is, can I grasp it? And I'm very excited because this game has been out for, I want to say a year and a half, 2 years. So it's brand new. There's a lot of momentum. There's a lot of enthusiasm. And it's exciting to not only be playing a new system, but it's really exciting to be on the literal ground floor of that system and experience each new release, how that literally changes the game. And experiencing that in the community, I'm very, very excited and have been loving God Tier. Now, on the opposite side of that, Pacific Rim Extinction. I'm a massive Pacific Rim fan. The miniatures are heroic scale, pre-painted. The rules are very exciting. And you can't dispute mechs versus monsters. You can't dispute Jaegers versus Kaiju. The challenge with Pacific Rim Extinction was, based on the release schedule, it kind of got held up with shipping. In that we had Wave 1, but Wave 1 was very, very limited. It was the core and a couple of iconic pieces, and certainly it was fantastic, and I've been playing it, but we want more, and that limited kind of the factions a little bit. Now with Wave 2 rolling out, I didn't back the Kickstarter. I'm retail, so I'm waiting for those retail pieces. I can't wait to jump in. I can't wait to do multiples on each side. So in the meantime, I am focusing on building lots and lots of Pacific Rim terrain to literally put down as much as I can on the table, focusing that hobby, focusing on some play mats, focusing on some objective markers, some custom things. So if that Wave 2 arrives, and again, it's pre-painted, I am ready. I am ready to go. Minor mention, X-Wing miniatures, it's been a little while based on how things have worked out. I'm kind of in both worlds. Wave 1/1.0/ old school X-Wing. I tend to play that the most for narrative because myself and my friends, we have so many ships at this point. Like no joke, no exaggeration. We could put down 100 TIE fighters. We could put down multiple baby Star Destroyers. We can make it look like we're playing Armada only in true scale. And we often do that. But that's kind of on hold because it's hard to get in touch with social distancing and things like that with the way things are right now. And X-Wing 2.0 is on hold because tournaments aren't really happening. That was kind of my tournament go-to game. Wings of Glory also. Now, Wings of Glory has been a mainstay of my gaming for a long time. It's a World War I or II, but I tend to do Knights of the Sky, World War I. Miniature-based game, pre-painted. You dogfight, you have a lot of fun. Rules scale really well. Rules pick up. Very easy. What I love about the game is that everything happens at the same time. There is no you go, I go, and no one is left out of the game downtime. What this means is this game scales perfectly. 5, 10, 15 players on each side. The way it works is you have your plane, and you control one or multiples, and you have a little control panel. You've got a deck of cards that literally show how the plane's going to move. It's going to move fast. It's going to bank right. It's going to do a loop. Everyone plots out their 3 moves in advance, puts their cards down, face down, and then you flip them. So round 1, everyone flips their card. At the same time, everyone flips the card. Everyone moves the plane. Round 2, everyone shoots at the same time. There's no initiative order in shooting. Everyone takes their shots, and you resolve damage. I love the game because no one is left out. And this is an important thing for those new to the wargaming community, where I want to pull you into the game. I want you to experience that tabletop glory, that quest for tabletop immortality. Nothing kind of squashes that more than hanging out with some downtime. So Wings of Glory, absolutely, it never leaves the table, but it's kind of my go-to big game. Let's all have some fun, and we might have some new club players. It's been a while since we've been at the club. Things are still kind of on hold here, so I'm hoping to get back to that. So that's where we are. That's where I am right now, and just keeping that hobby going, keeping that wargaming thing going. What systems are you guys engaged in playing? And I say this all the time, I'm good. I've got enough miniatures. I've got enough systems. I'm involved. Life is good. But I'm always on the lookout for another system.